What's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. NoMercyTV Podcast. Make sure y'all check it out. All your favorite podcast platforms. Feel me? I wanted to touch on these recent events that went on, and other quote unquote blogger, related topics. You feel me? First and foremost, if you sensitive, cut this blog off now. You understand what I'm saying? People always got a habit of taking my words out of context, taking things offensively, and it's like, only thing I can do here when I turn this camera on is give y'all truth from a logical standpoint, from a standpoint of just like being experienced, being knowledgeable, and things of that nature. And just based on the things that I see, when it comes to this new social media and the way things go nowadays, and when it comes to blogging, Debo said this a long time ago. We're in the TMZ era of blogging. You understand? Where when I first came into this and I was blogging, and I came in before all these niggas, man. You feel what I'm saying? And this is not no shot. This is just speaking on timelines and stuff like that. You feel me? Like when I was blogging, doing predictions and recaps, and going to events, all these niggas wasn't around, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't remember Jay Black being around. I don't remember Caps being around. I don't remember Bias being around. And pretty much everybody who came after that. I remember CJ City. And I'm just being honest. Like that's I remember a dude named Real 101. I think he was from like Cali or something. There's only a couple niggas I remember. You feel what I'm saying? My dude Focus, shout out him, he from VA. Those are the only ones I really remember being around, like when I first came into this shit. And we only touched on battles. You understand what I'm saying? The content that was getting the views was just the battle related shit. We wasn't speaking on people's personal situations. All we touched on was battles. Everybody else had channels where they was, uploading different recaps from the battle rappers. You had Dash Living, who after like a Summer Madness, he go holla at Mook, Rex, a couple other people. I forgot who it was in the Midwest that was getting recaps from like Calico, from X Factor, and all it was recaps. I think it was Dutch Jackson. I think Dutch Jackson was I think he was getting like the Hitman, the Verb, and the Young Ill recaps and stuff like that. But anyway, all it was about the content, the battles. You understand? That's all we cared about. We ain't cared about who you was fucking. We ain't cared about all these tranny rumors and stuff like that. Like, that's not what we was on this camera for. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing. One part of that was just out of respect. You understand? As men, those are just topics that some of us were brought up to just not speak on. You understand? If these ain't our friends, like our people we grew up with and really know from being outside, disregard the blue tongue. I was just eating the airhead. Fuck y'all. If it ain't somebody that you really know like that, then when you see something like that going on that's like kind of personal, it ain't your place to speak on it. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean this in every situation. I mean when some personal shit happened to a blogger, when some personal shit happened to a battle rapper, anybody. You understand? That's not stuff that, it's for cameras and for social media and stuff like that. Yeah, you might see somebody exposing somebody and things of that nature, especially, when it comes to these females and how a lot of these females act with social media. They just quick to go on live or quick to put out screenshots and stuff like that. Men don't speak on that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's just not something we was brought up to do. So it's like, I was saying, it was one thing that was respect. And then I also feel like number two is distance, man. You understand? I do feel like if a lot of these bloggers knew that they was going to run into niggas at events and things of that nature, for real, they wouldn't speak on a lot of this personal shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, battle rappers are like the toughest niggas in the world, because believe me, these niggas is not, man. These niggas is not. But you do got some of these people that, as men, if they feel like you're online addressing something that you shouldn't be addressing and it's not your place to speak on, some of these niggas are going to fire off on you. You understand? And that's just what it is. So that's one of the reasons I stay away from all that. You feel me? Like, somebody getting exposed and something by a female and shit like that ain't my business to speak on. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know none of these niggas in real life. You don't know if the bitch is lying. You don't know what's going on. You understand? You can have your opinion and you can, formulate your own opinion based on the information that's given. But at the same time, it's not really your place to speak on everything. And that may be why I don't get no views like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and one thing, I don't stress views. You understand what I'm saying? There is blogs I drop that'll do 20,000. Next blog I drop immediately after do a couple of hundred. I don't care. I'm not a number watcher. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's times some of my blogs go, I'm not going to say viral, but they do a lot of numbers and I won't even know. Like, I literally just upload my blogs, hit the publish button, and don't even, watch my numbers. Somebody will have to call me, be like, yo, your blog did like 20,000. I go look and I'm like, oh shit. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I'm here to just put out content and just put out content that's respectable and not, crossing any lines and things of that nature. And nowadays, all of these bloggers that's, getting views, aside from someone like Jay Black, who, is one who actually does innovative things and doesn't touch on, personal topics. A lot of these other guys that's doing it are just like knee deep in the gossip and, the other stuff that happens. And it's like, dog, like, we don't need to touch on all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've had my blogs where there were certain things I touched on that might have been personal, but at the same time, when you're talking about someone like Tech Nine taking his life because, he was a pedophile, like, yeah, certain PSAs that need to be put out there because y'all motherfuckers are sitting here defending it. Y'all judgment is being clouded by niggas being battle rap legends and all this other shit, to the point that y'all are forgetting that this man did something that was like one of the worst things a man could do. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said in the blog, it's certain charges and things of that you don't get certain charges. Like, there's certain things that you just can't get accused of and get charged with. You understand? There's certain things that in order to get charged with them, you have to have been caught in the act. You understand what I'm saying? So those things like that need to be spoken on. You understand? But, just little bullshit, gossip shit, and I'm not gonna try to sit here and discredit the work that anybody's done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody that turns on the camera and blogs and, speak their mind on things, respect to you. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, that niggas gotta understand that is certain stuff that y'all just shouldn't speak on. You understand? Now, the topics as of late that, pretty much inspired me to even jump on camera and speak about this. The Queens flipping Jihad fight. The Battle Truth and Queens flip back and forth. Battle Truth, Jihad, and Queens flip are in the fucking Royal Rumble right now. Like, how the hell does that work? And they all supposed to be. It's a whole bunch of you, my mans, and all this other stuff going around. Y'all niggas have to stop being so goddamn naive, son. Ain't none of these battle rap niggas your mans. Like, if a nigga ain't hold you down through some real shit and you ain't grow up with the nigga or nothing like that, Niggas is not your mans, man. And I wish y'all niggas would stop throwing that word around so much. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, because I have to constantly clarify this because people will take it out of context. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just saying that these are the things that y'all need to understand when it comes to battle rap. These niggas are not your friends, man. These niggas are not. Like, y'all niggas is basically having long distance relationships for 2 years, like 2 or 3 years, never seeing each other, never coming in physical contact with each other, never even sharing a drink together, never smoking a blunt together, or none of that, and thinking that y'all homies. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing if somebody supports you. Support is one thing. Support is good. If you support somebody from across the way, you respect what they're doing as far as the camera go, cool. But also understand that you do not know that person personally. So when you choose to jump on the camera and give your thoughts about stuff that's going on with that person personally, and that person feels a way about it, then that should tell you that maybe you don't know that person well enough, and that person might not consider you qualified to speak on their situation. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm using this new camera app. But these are things that you have to respect about people. If something happened with somebody online, you choose to do a blog or something, speak on it, or you choose to make a post about it, and the person supports you enough to where they might reach out, or they might say something like, yo, you shouldn't be speaking on that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You bringing a certain negative attention to it. Then that's something that should be respected and understood. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing I seen was even this shit with Big K, this corny tweet he put out. You understand me? Which I'm gonna keep it a buck. When niggas be on that trying to group bloggers as a whole and address bloggers as a whole, like, oh, y'all, whatever, I don't take offense to that. You understand what I'm saying? One, because even though I am a blogger, I got a much bigger role in battle rap as far as, all the talent and shit that I done helped put on through Trap New York and, things of that nature. So when those things are thrown out there, me personally, I don't take it personally, because, and number two, if you're going to address me, say my name. You understand what I'm saying? Do not try to sneak address me through masking it as all bloggers, blah, 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 blah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even take that serious, because that's subliminal shit. Like, we don't do that over here, man. You feel what I'm saying? As men, that's just something I wasn't raised to do. If you're going to speak on me specifically, then address me specifically, and we can, do whatever from that. You understand what I'm saying? But, some people, when they make these posts grouping bloggers, I understand why. I really understand why, because it's so many of y'all that just cover the bullshit. You understand it, and capitalize off the bullshit. And it's like, a lot of y'all channels wouldn't be shit without controversy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. Everybody has disagreements and certain stuff that they go through every once in a while, but it's like, goddamn, like, some of y'all are just constant controversy. Like, I hate when Rome DMV do some bullshit and his name is constantly up and down my feed. Like, bruh, how much shit can you possibly do? You feel what I'm saying? And so on that front, I kind of understand it. But there's a whole lot of bloggers out there. You understand? A whole lot of them. Like, there's a lot of bloggers that, I might see mentioned, or I might see they shit in the suggestion box on YouTube, but just never watch. There's a lot of bloggers I probably don't even know about. Like, there's bloggers, I get tagged in posts on Twitter with a whole bunch of bloggers, and I'll be like, yo, who the fuck is that? You feel what I'm saying? And you're not gonna know everybody, in a field like this. You understand what I'm saying? Some people tend to just wake up and then one day they're bloggers. You understand what I'm saying? And that's also another reason you can't group everybody. You understand? Especially with the thing that Big K said. Like, even though I don't take that serious, but suppose you have the one jackass that decides to take that serious, see a blog at an event, and try to get some cool points. Like, you never know how ugly that shit could get. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and it's usually the niggas that put that energy out there that end up getting it back tenfold. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a religious person, but I believe in energy. And I believe when you put something out there, that shit gonna come back to you eventually. You understand me? But like I was saying, man, you know, there's a lot of bloggers I fuck with out there. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody has their lane, you know, but I do feel like, first of all, this shit is all Cap's fault. We gonna keep it a buck. Caps, you my nigga. This shit all your fault, son. This shit all your fault. And I'm gonna tell you why. You was the first gimmick blogger. You understand? Don't take that the wrong way. It's, you know, it's, if that's what you do, that's what you do. You feel me? Like, in any field, there's always somebody that has to be like a gimmicky person, a person who's a little more uppity, a person who stirs up shit a little more because they're a little more aggressive. That's just the way shit works. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have your radio personalities, like people who do morning shows, and then you have niggas like Star and Buck Wild. If you wasn't around for Star and Buck Wild, man, you understand? Yeah, I'm that old. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like once Cap started doing it, being the aggressive blogger, and I ain't even mad at Caps, because at least Caps, when he speak with some type of logic. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's still speaking as a fan of the culture. Yeah, he might be yelling, he might be cursing, throwing little bullshit tools and shit, fucking shit that he rented from Home Depot. He might be throwing it at the screen and all that, but at the same time, he's still speaking as a outraged fan. Like, that's his whole thing. His whole thing is called Angry Fan. You understand? But I felt like after him, it just came a whole bunch of bloggers who wanted to have some type of gimmick, who wanted to have some type of extra shit going on, where you can't just do like I do and just, you know, get up and get on the camera and just speak on battle rap. You understand? All that other shit don't really got a place on these cameras, man. You understand? And that's what leads to all this stuff, you know. And when you see, you know, the shit like with flipping Jihad, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You know, I don't know the full ins and outs of the situation. I'm keeping a buck. I seen a fight video. I seen a small clip of, you know, when flipping Jihad was talking after and things of that nature. And I came across Battle Truth's video where it's seeming like it stemmed from an issue that Queen Flip had with Battle Truth, where Battle Truth was speaking on the shorty that, you know, was going live on IG and saying what she was saying about Flip, you know, whatever that stems from. And it's like, think about the root of the situation, right? From shorty that went live on IG talking crazy about Flip, to now Flip, Jihad, and Battle Truth being in the Royal Rumble. How does that happen? That right there should tell you it is entirely too much going on. You get from a chick that's not even battle rap related trying to expose somebody that's battle rap related, to 3 battle rap related people beefing. You understand? And that right there is the issue. And from there, you get to Big K putting out that dumbass tweet. That's a problem. That's a real problem. And, you know, when you look at all 3 of them and the whole situation, and everybody throwing my mans, and, you know, the only real my mans in this situation was J.O. Nigga who pulled up for his cousin. You understand? That's real friend. That's real family. You understand what I'm saying? A nigga who got wind of a situation, he pulled up and did what he did. Say what you want about Flip sneaking in his 2 punches or whatever, but fam pulled up and handled what he had to handle. And as family, this is what you're supposed to do. That's what real friends and family is. You understand? Not this long distance battle rap, I support you, you support me shit. No, it's support. It's not family, bro. It's not friends. That's not, don't like, take it with a grain of salt, man. Like, understand that that's all it is. It's support. Do not twist support with actual genuine, like, family type shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm speaking on that because, you know, I got cousins and family and shit like that that'll do the same for me if a situation happened and they get wind of a physical altercation that I had and it's going viral and it's online and all this stuff like that, pulling up like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what real family, friends, or whatever you want to call it is. That's real bonds. That's real brotherhood. That's real camaraderie. This shit y'all niggas got in this battle rap shit ain't that, man. It ain't that. So don't take support and make you feel like you qualified to speak on things that you shouldn't be speaking on. You understand? When it come to that personal shit, niggas getting exposed and all that other shit, leave that shit alone, man. Don't even get that shit no room. Like, what? From the hood, like, you don't speak on that unless you qualified, unless you actually in the mix. If you're not, like they say, man, drink your water, mind your business. That's what I got to say about that shit, man.